and welcome to the first ever Shift W Chat-a-thon. Chat-a-thon? You like the Chat-a-thon?
I'm gonna call it a chat-a-thon.
I have no idea. Work in progress.
Chat-a-thon.
But it's
It's
a
hey, it's better than what did you call it before? It's better than the what chatting time?
chatting time. It's better than chatting time. But anyway, welcome to the first ever Shift W. Are you sure you want to win? And the coffee gets cold every time.
So is the answer to that question yes or is it why? Is it yes, no, or is the answer YN?
It's YN.
So I guess the answer is why.
Exactly.
Oh,
Oh,
why?
why? All right. So, what shall we talk about today?
Well, a little earlier you were trying to tell me about shit you didn't know about, right? You were trying to talk about the different sizes of drink at 7-Eleven. And I just want you to know that the base size at 7-Eleven isn't the Big Gulp, all right? It's the Gulp. I want you to get your shit together,
The
all
gulp.
right? I think it goes, now I think, don't quote me, okay? I'm not looking this up on Google, so I don't know exactly, all right? I think it goes Gulp, Big Gulp, Super Gulp, and then the Double Gulp, baby.
Fascinating.
You're such a homo.
But yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was just the gulp. It,
No, no, there's many different sizes, okay?
well, I just say I would know this if, where I lived, there would be 7-Elevens. I think there is one, but it's like in the middle of nowhere.
7-Eleven in the middle of nowhere, that doesn't make any sense.
I know. Actually, yeah, actually, never mind. I take that back. There is one somewhere. I'm not gonna say where.
Who knows? So I heard there's another trailer for Metal Gear Solid 5 coming out.
It just came out.
See, I haven't seen it yet, but I don't think I want to see
I've
it.
I've sent it to you like I don't know 3 times.
Yeah, and that's like three
It's
times at the
it's
minimum that I've ignored it.
I love it, but there probably is a spoiler in it. But I don't think it's a spoiler due to Kojima wouldn't put it in there. But I think it's
Well,
supposed to. It's. I want to talk about that because it's cool. It's really
uh,
cool.
Kojima is really honest. Let's be real here, Brand. Kojima's a filmmaker, not really a game maker. That's my opinion. Hopefully that solved the Metal Gear Solid 5. It looks like there's a lot more. It's a lot more gameplay focused than the past games. But I'm so tired of like hours and hours of cutscenes. And because I watched Metal Gear Solid the movie, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, and 4, the movie. I watched them all because I didn't want to play the game. I didn't want to sit there and sit through 8 hours of movie and then like 30 minutes of gameplay in between.
Or 5 minutes of gameplay and cutscene.
Oh God, the Metal Gear Solid 1 was like that.
No,
Oh,
It's Metal Gear Solid 4. That's all like that.
Metal Gear Solid 4 I think was the longest one. I think that was like 7 or 8 hours.
I think it was somewhere on. I think it was on r/Metal Gear Solid. They posted a chart of like actual cutscene time length and actual gameplay length. It's really interesting.
Well, you don't even have to look at a chart. You just go on YouTube and look at the lengths. Hold on, Metal Gear Solid the movie. Let me see.
I think it's like four
Okay, so
hours.
so Metal Gear Solid the movie is 4 hours.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 3 the movie is 4 hours. Metal Gear Solid 4 the movie is 7 hours and 41 minutes. Metal Gear Solid 2 the movie is 5 hours and 21 minutes. It's ridiculous.
Peace Walker's like what? 3 hours?
Yeah, the Peace Walker one I think was 3 hours. Now the games are really good, right? It's a video game. I want to play the damn thing.
I know. From what people are saying, it's Kojima really took the criticisms from 4 and really just threw gameplay. It's all gameplay pretty much.
Yeah, so far by looking at some of the trailers and what's been released, it seems that way, and I can't wait to make a forward up base.
Actually, speaking of forward bases, supposedly you gotta pay money.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me! You actually got to pay money to
Well, I think
open
what it
online?
is, uh, you earn like I guess it's like MP points or MP coins or something.
I thought no,
But
I
like it's all like people said, oh, you don't have to pay for it, you don't have to do this, but it's there. Why would you block it off? But supposedly in the game you can earn these coins and you can buy your first open land or water section, and you can add your base. It's like
hold on a minute.
30.
Wait a minute. Oh no, you're speaking some words right now that are gonna ignite the fire
I
in my heart because
I don't like to hear it either, but I
oh man,
guarantee that's why Konami and Kojima. That's probably one of the reasons.
I could see Konami doing that.
It's all Konami, and hopefully people backlash. It's not going to be that. Because supposedly you use
Could
those.
you imagine this like this? Okay, so Metal Gear Solid is realistic, right? To a point,
Mhm.
you know. Usually the only thing that's unrealistic about the game are like the bosses or the characters, and some of them have supernatural abilities. But like for the most part, the game has this like strange reality or strange realism about it. And could you imagine having to collect fucking coins in a Metal Gear Solid game?
I'm not joking. Supposedly there's like these coins that you collect, and you pay like 30 something coins or something, and you make your first forward op or your forward operating base.
Yeah,
But if you
FOB.
want an additional one, because no one knows yet, you actually might have to actually pay physical money
Oh, fuck
to add
that.
on for stuff that's already built into the game.
Oh, dude.
It's like
See,
what's that like? Because
it's not it. No, see, what makes that so gay isn't the fact that it's already built into the game. What makes it so gay is the fact that you have to pay money on top of the $60 that you paid for the fucking game.
I know
Ooh, I don't. Ooh.
nobody
See, hey,
supposedly
I can't complain right now though. I got the game for free, so
that's true.
thank you. I just want to make a per. I actually, you know what? I'm gonna look in the camera for this. Who made the new Batman game?
Rocksteady.
Was it Rocksteady? Okay. Oh yeah, it's a WB game produced by WB. Warner Brothers, video game division, whatever, and Rocksteady. Thank you for really royally screwing up your latest Batman game. Because when I bought my video card, that's the game they were going to give me. But they changed that the last minute because your fucking game was broken. And yeah, they gave me Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and I am extremely pleased. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Are you done?
what? What? If you had bought a video card and you got the new Batman game, would you have been pleased?
Oh yeah. No, no. The Batman game, no. Metal Gear Solid, yes. Because now I'm trying to sell TF2 items to pay most of my Metal Gear Solid fund.
You know, Barnacules would call you poor people right now.
I know.
Barnacules and Jay, they'd be like, "That's poor. That's for poor people, Brand."
Oh, never mind. I've got a V2 now, so the V1's for poor people.
Like I've been like
That's for poor
I
people, dude.
sold pretty much a lot of my TF2 items. I'm only at $22 now, I think. That's
Uh-huh.
pretty good, I think. $22 for selling my TF2 stuff. The one item I wanted to is only 6 entries, but I need to sell it quick, and I can't wait for it to go up to 28 to the last three people to get to $28. So I just said fuck it.
How many hours is that taking you? Like, how much money are you making per dollar doing that, Brand? Because you must be super rich by now, right?
Oh yeah, super rich.
Like, how much money have you made? Like ten
Well,
thousand dollars?
actually, I made $14 because the gun I received in Team Fortress 2 for completing a contract, I didn't have to open a case for it. So I'm like, there's a free 12 something dollars.
Here, Brand, I want you to check this out real quick, okay? I just want to send this to you because
I swear to God, he sent it in Skype, man. I
no, I'm
swear to
not.
God, you're gonna screw up the whole formatting. Oh,
I'm
you
not. It's
already
right here.
did. Game purchase 8/5/2015.
You like that? You like that,
Is
bitch?
that your Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah, that's right, baby. So yeah, anyway, that game is looking pretty awesome. I'm really excited for it. Uh, but I'm not just excited for it simply because it's more Metal Gear. Because I never played Metal Gear Solid 4. I was done by that point, and I didn't even have a console to play it on for a really long time. So I was just like, screw it, dude. But Metal Gear Solid 5 makes me much more excited, just simply because just simply based on the whole open world concept
Oh yeah.
of the game, and it has this like Far Cry kind of feel to it. Although Far Cry did not, okay, Far Cry in the sense that it's like, and I'm talking Far Cry One, okay,
Okay.
where the like you could explore the whole islands, maybe even Crisis. I go so far as like Crisis, in terms of you can go in like you can go in guns blazing. You can take uh, that kind of point of view, or you can go more of a stealthy point of view, a combination of the two. But Metal Gear Solid 5 really um, takes that concept to the next level because I guess the AI, the NPCs can react to
Yeah.
that. So if you're constantly being stealthy, like they'll have more snipers or something like that.
It's if you start doing infiltrations at night, they're gonna start getting night vision goggles.
Oh yeah, night vision.
Or
That's it.
like
Flashlights and stuff.
if you're just sniping from a distance, eventually they'll probably upgrade to uh
More
more
snipers.
snipers on the rooftops.
Yeah.
Um, I think I don't know about
Like
day attacks, but
like if you go guns blazing a lot too, they're gonna have armor. They're gonna start wearing armor,
hmm
more
I wonder
body.
if they start like if you like going if you infiltrate during a dust storm, maybe they'll start using thermal imaging.
I didn't even think. See, that's the beauty of this game. Oh, and that's another thing. I saw a video of this guy infiltrating a Russian base, right? So he knew that the guys. So okay, let me back up here. All right. So his mission was to assassinate some guy at a base. Yeah,
hmm
and um, he used his binoculars and he saw there was a jeep coming towards the base.
Yeah, yeah,
So he got over to the road, put a cardboard box in the road, hid behind a hill or something, and the guys in the jeep got out to inspect the box. Like, what the fuck is this? So while they're all examining the box, he comes around, and I don't know how this works, but he puts a fucking C4 on one of the soldiers' asses, and they don't even realize it, and he sneaks away. They get
yeah, yeah.
back in the, and they take the car, meet with the guy, and he's just standing. I don't think he moved from this spot. He's just watching him on the binoculars, and when they go up to meet him, he blows up the C4. So that's not very realistic. I get it, but it's fucking hilarious.
You can do it. You can literally play the game any way you want. In a
well,
sense,
okay.
by completing an objective. You know what I mean?
I can't imagine that you can do anything peacefully.
Yeah. Why did it just zoom up on you?
I didn't do that.
I swear to God.
Anyway, I can't imagine you can do anything peacefully.
Uh-oh. Your name popped up. I'm sorry.
You always have to have some form of violence, whether it be using a tranquilizer gun, which is a violent act. It's just not a deadly violent act.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I saw it. Like there was a video. Oh, there it goes. Fixed itself. There was a. It's probably your auto zoom or something. But there was a. I saw a video where Snake was like it was at night. Snake is probably in the. I think it's in the trailer or they captured it from someone's gameplay. But it's at night and there's a jeep and there's an attack helicopter right above him,
Mm-hmm.
and he Fultons the jeep.
He
And the
Fultons the
he
Jeep.
Fultons the jeep. The jeep goes into the air, hits the helicopter, blowing up both vehicles and getting away. I thought that was I thought that was awesome.
The whole Fulton thing is really fucking cool. Like, I guess it's like a real thing too, right?
According to Batman, it's called Skyhook.
No, no, no. I think there's like a real
I think it's
army
actually
designation for that kind of technology.
I think it's actually called the Skyhook.
Is it Fulton?
I think so. Um, let's type Skyhook in. Oh no, Wikipedia. Whatever.
Fulton
Not that.
surname.
Science Skyhook concept.
Surface to air recovery
Oh,
system. Yeah, it's a real fucking thing.
yeah.
The Fulton Surface to Air Recovery System, STARS, is a system used by the CIA and U.S. Air Force and the Navy for retrieving persons on the ground using aircraft such as the MC-130E Combat Talon 1.
hmm
It involves using an overall type harness and a self-inflating and a self-inflating balloon which carries an attached lift line. That's fuck. See, like that shit is crazy. Absolutely incredible. That's so fucking cool, man.
It's amazing.
I'm so glad that they incorporated it into the game. Um, It sounds like bullshit though. I don't think it should work as well as it does in the game, but it's fucking cool.
It is really cool. I really like it.
So yeah. Anyway,
This new
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid 5 is literally the direct sequel. Well, it is the direct sequel of Peace Walker. More
Yeah,
finely tuned.
yeah. When I, you know what, when I watched Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker the movie, because I was not fucking playing that whole game.
I hear
Um,
it's really good.
yeah, it seemed really good, but when I watched that whole movie, the whole thing with like Chico, like I know who Chico is now.
Chico's the girl, right? Yeah, Chico's the girl, right?
Chico's not a girl.
Or that's Paz. That's Paz.
That's Pat. Yeah, pause. So anyway, um, when I played Ground Zeroes, I didn't realize that they were from Peace Walker,
Yeah,
and I know a little bit more about them, but it sounds kind of, I don't know, sounds
you
really
should
weird.
listen to the audio tapes in Ground Zeroes. They're pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I haven't gotten around to
They're
that.
pretty good. They actually fill in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well,
Especially the I think people have suggested that if you watch the Peace Walker the movie, that you should also watch the audio tapes or listen to the audio tapes.
I'm playing a lot of World of Warcraft these days, so maybe maybe I'll have to listen to that.
Get
I
in,
got time.
get
I
in
got
some
time to
Elite
burn.
Dangerous and then do some exploring and just pop the little audio button and just listen.
So, do you know who B Double O is?
Mm.
No. So B Double O is one of those guys who made it big off of Minecraft on YouTube.
I think you showed me this guy.
He's one of the Minecraft people or mine crack people.
Mindcrack.
Yeah. So anyway, this guy, he's not doing as much Minecraft shit as he used to do.
Hmm.
I haven't watched him regularly in like years. But I never unsubscribed to him. I just kept him subbed. I never watched his videos. And um, he was live streaming a game today because the whole fucking YouTube gaming shit came out, right?
Yeah.
And he was streaming The Binding of Isaac, right? And I'm like, okay, so like mostly kids watch his channel, like kids to like young teens. Now the game in and of itself, um, I I don't think it's rated M. What rating is it? I'm kind of curious.
I think it's actually rated M.
Let's see. But anyway, so yeah, it's rated M. He's streaming games. He's streaming rated M games to kids. Anyway, um,
He's streaming hatred soon.
yeah, fuck. So he's streaming this game, and I'm like, Binding of Isaac. I've played that. I know it's by that indie guy with the beard. I can't think of his name right now. Edmund
Hmm.
McMillan or
Hmm.
something. And I played a couple of his games in the past. He had one about like a vagina or something. It was called Cunt.
Is that some? That's some other game.
It was a web game. It
Oh.
was like I played it in college or some shit. Anyway, um, there apparently like an expansion to The Binding of Isaac was called Afterbirth.
Yeah.
That's like fuck. That's so gross. The Binding of Isaac. Hey everybody, B Double O here, and I'm streaming The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. It's like I can't think of a dirtier word. Like I think the word afterbirth is dirtier than like the C word.
They're in the C word.
Oh, way dirtier. Afterbirth? Like at the end of There Will Be Blood. What does Daniel say to
I'm,
the priest?
I'm finished. At the very end, he says, "I'm finished."
No, no, he says something about afterbirth.
Actually, what's this?
What
Oh,
does he say?
Evan actually made a new game called Fingered.
Fingered? Oh yeah.
I think it's like a like a Guess Who type of game. I think it's all. I think Jim Sterling was playing it.
Hold on, I want to know what he says. He says something about afterbirth. Hold on, give me a second.
You're just the afterbirth, Eli.
That's it. Anyway, so the word afterbirth is fucking disgusting, and I just saw B00 100. He was he was streaming the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth update to these people, and I can only imagine people who are children. But then again, he can't control his audience, I guess, right? You know,
Hmm.
nothing against the man. I just think it's really weird,
Yeah.
but it's just nasty word.
Now, that doesn't look like a big gulp right there, bud.
It's not a Big Gulp because I went to their competitor. And do you want to know why I went to their competitor?
That looks like a racetrack.
Do you want to know why I went to their competitor?
No, tell me why. Tell me
So I
why.
went to the competitor because I went in there yesterday, and this woman was inundated with customers. And she saw me walking from the soda fountain. She said, "Sir, is that all you have is a drink?" And I said, "Yes." And she's like, "Go ahead, it's on the house. Take it." There must have been like a line of 15 people, and she's like, "Get out of here. You can have it, pal." I was like, "Sweet." So that's why I went there because the service was excellent. Always remember, the service is what matters.
It is. It is.
So yeah, fucking a. Did you ever play Shovel Knight?
I want to. I know there's an expansion coming out soon, or like a sequel or something.
Talk about an overrated fucking game. That's all I gotta say.
I
That's all.
haven't. I only
It's
played like
super
maybe
overrated.
15 minutes of it. I'll probably want to go back and play it, but
So overrated. I don't know.
it's like DuckTales in a sense, right?
Yeah, actually, it's a lot like DuckTales. I don't think you can bounce on your shovel though. Like you could bounce on your cane. Excuse
I
me.
think you can.
I think you can bounce on your cane in DuckTales.
Well, DuckTales, yeah, but I'm saying
Yeah,
in
but in
Shovel
Shovel
Knight,
Knight, I don't think you can bounce off enemies, but you can't bounce off the ground.
I think on spikes you can though, or some like hazardous. I think
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I have it on my 3DS, but I haven't played it in a long time. And I don't know. The game's just it's not for me. It's just not my kind of not my cup of tea. I saw they're come out with an update, and I was just like, whatever. It's not that good of a
Yeah, I think
game.
you like play as a different character or something like that.
It's just not that great of a game, in my opinion.
So yeah. So Metal Gear Solid to Afterbirth, Big Gulp.
Yeah, you know what? I really want a cigarette right now. Okay? I'll wait. I'll wait for the cigarette, Brand. No
That's
problem.
right. That's right.
But anyway,
So YouTube in their gaming service,
what about it?
they launched their competitive site for against Twitch.
Yeah, well, YouTube's got all the kiddies, man. So basically, YouTube's gonna win in the end. That's all I gotta say about that.
It's possible.
No, it's like a foregone conclusion.
I think yeah. I
It's like
really
a
I
like
I
especially since the live streams are put to the top of the sub box. Every
yep.
little kitty is gonna see PewDiePie streaming number one in the sub box.
It's true.
They're gonna see their favorite YouTuber streaming in the sub box. Twitch is. I hate the way Twitch's website is set up. I
Yeah, I don't like it either.
can't stand it. They need a redesign of that website because I don't know. I'm not a big fan. They need to really rework it. I don't have any solutions, so I can't bitch too much.
Hmm. I know.
But I can tell you from a user experience, I just not a big fan of it.
I'm really liking gaming.youtube. Uh, the really cool thing I really like is that uh, in the search bar you can search for a game you're looking for. You can search for just a YouTube creator, just anyone out there,
Hmm.
or just see the keywords, I believe. But like you type in, say, Curse Monkey Island, game will
Hmm.
pop up, and it'll literally populate the people who are currently doing stuff on it,
Hmm.
and it's really cool. You can do like find the Let's Play, you click the Let's Play button, the popular, what's hot, and
What's hot? What's hot? What's
currently
hot, bitch?
currently my video is.
Oh yeah, your video with the whole like 100 viewers. You're a popular guy, man.
I'm so popular. I'm working on that. I'm working on it.
You know what you need to do? Once you hit, actually, you know what? Doesn't matter how many subscribers you have because right now, because every day that you live, every next day is the day of your life, Brandon. And what you need to do, it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have because that's not what's important. What's important is that you're there for tomorrow. And the next time you drive your ass to work, you need to you need to open that moonroof of yours. You need to get a bottle of champ.
Bottle
You
of
need to
champ.
drive you need to drive with your feet and you need to stick your head out that thing and drink your champ as you're driving with your feet all the way to work because you live the next day. And that's what matters, not the number of subs.
I know. I know.
All you gotta do is push. All you gotta do is push Y.
Exactly. Are you sure you want to win? Yes.
Y, like
Why
pushing Y
wouldn't
is
you want?
like
Why wouldn't you want to win? Like
pushing Y is like the mid '90s easy button.
are you sure you
Uh,
want to win?
of
Yeah.
course, yeah. Why? Why?
Just insert this too and see what happens.
No, the only answer to that is why. That's it. It's why.
I know.
In computer language, it sounds like this, Brand. It wasn't that
It's
funny,
just
but
no, it wasn't, but I find it funny. Don't worry.
all I all I can do is look at Daniel Day Lewis right now, staring at Eli. Anyway,
Great movie.
so did you, another cool thing too. I didn't know about this, and it makes me really happy. Although I'm sure Nintendo's going to patch it or someone's going to patch it. You can make your Nintendo region free by using the YouTube app.
I thought, is this the homebrew stuff?
Yeah, it has to do with homebrew,
Yeah.
but it makes you because I guess in the past they did it using a game that was on the App Store, but they took that game out of the App Store and they patched it or something. I don't know all the
Oh,
details.
it was like some game, some like
Yeah,
really obscure like kids
Cubic
game.
Ninja. Cubic Ninja. It was by Ubisoft.
Like once that game came out, like the price of that game skyrocketed. Like the hard copies.
What I really like is the guy who made tube hacks, or the guy that realized tube hacks, saw that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
His little icon on Twitter is Calvin.
Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah, Calvin. So that's pretty cool. He must be an alright guy.
Is he your jam now?
I don't know who he is. I just know that his name is Smee on Twitter. SMEA. That's all I know. I don't even use Twitter, and I know that. How the fuck do I know that?
Jeez. I don't know.
So yeah, that was pretty. That was pretty cool. I don't have any homebrew software on my thing, so I wouldn't even know how to get started with this.
No. I did the homebrew stuff
Although,
on the Wii to get Scum VM to work.
didn't you get like to work as a DVD player once? The Wii. I feel like you did.
I know Zach did. If I remember correctly, he did it.
Zach. I remember Zach.
But I got when I was trying to do the dolphin stuff, I ripped a whole bunch of my GameCube games.
Oh, you ripped your GameCube games? You ripped them, Brandon?
I ripped
Did you
them.
damage them while you
Oh, I
ripped
ripped
them?
them real good.
Yeah. I got to rip one right now, but I'm not going to. I really do. I'm holding it. Like, I'm really holding it, Brandon.
And there goes a viewer drop right there.
What?
Never mind.
Brandon, you can't go negative viewers.
Oh, you're funny.
Oh, shit, man. All right.
What else is currently on the news feeds?
Oh, there's a 950 now. GTX 950.
GTX 950. Oh, wait. What about The Witcher 3 making, was it 6 million copies
You,
sold?
you know what? You really know how to push my buttons. You're bringing this shit up because you know that I would react this way.
The game is great. The game is great.
I can't. Okay, you know what?
Like literally.
I can't speak for it because I haven't played it. You've tried to
Exactly.
get me to play it. You have allowed me to play the game. However, I didn't get around installing it, right? I played The Witcher 1, I played The Witcher 2 for like 4 hours. And all I can say
I,
is that
I did
those
not
games were so overrated.
I did not like Witcher 1. I didn't like any of the gameplay, period.
I don't like the gameplay at
Before
all.
Witcher 3 came out, I tried Witcher 2. Once I got out of like the starting area and got to like a town, I
Hmm.
started to really like the game. The environment was really just everything was just lively.
Hmm.
Then like okay, I'm starting to get used to it. I kind of understand what's going on. But once Witcher 3 came out, they just slimlined everything in a way to make the menus easier to follow. The bestiary is really cool. You can actually like I really like cuz like you have to like when you're
The
fighting
bestiary.
the bestiary.
What are you looking at the bestiary for
It's it
bestiality?
it's kind of like the Tobin Spirit Guide. So like if you're fighting a ghoul or a
There
uh
is no ghoul,
there's no
only
ghoul.
Zool.
You got okay. That's my line. But you can search for these things like if you're going after a certain creature, uh you it tells you the best way to kill these things. And like most monsters you got to use your silver sword. And like if you're going after like a ghoul or something, you put like a special oil on your sword to inflict damage. It's the game is great, man.
You got to put oil on your sword to inflict more damage. Ooh. And you know what? Just for the record, you ever read Tobin's Spirit Guide?
No.
Then how the fuck do you know it's like Tobin's Spirit Guide?
Have you seen Ghostbusters?
Yeah, but you don't see Tobin's Spirit Guide.
You do in the real Ghostbusters cartoon. They whip that stuff out all the time.
The real Ghostbusters is a fucking cartoon.
It is, but it's amazing, and it won a whole bunch of Emmys.
Good for you.
It's a great show. Go back and watch it. Go
Good
back and
for
watch it.
you. I'm sorry, I'm done watching cartoons. It's not my thing. If you watch cartoons, that's good for you, but it's not my thing.
I don't
Sorry.
really watch cartoons anymore, but yeah,
I guess the only cartoon I really watch is South Park, really. I don't watch Family Guy or anything like that. I stopped watching Family Guy years ago.
I
I don't
don't
know.
like Family Guy. Period.
I
I think
used to love it. I remember the first day I saw it after the Super Bowl, like years and years and years ago. I saw it. You have to beep that. I saw it at Matt's house
yeah,
after Super Bowl,
I know.
and Mr. Scott was down there too, and we were all laughing our ass off. You can say Mr. Scott, just don't, but bleep out. I have to bleep out again.
You're a jerk. I
So you
have.
have to do a little bit of editing. But anyway, so yeah, The Witcher 3, I think it's a little overrated, but I haven't played it, so once again,
So
I can't really talk too much shit about it.
you gotta play it.
I'm just worried that it's too much like the original games. I really hated
It's
that clicking system they had for. I hated that.
it kind of has the. I don't want to say Batman, but
And you know what? I don't necessarily play games just for their story. You know,
the
I hear a lot
game
of people.
is a really
Hold
good
on.
RPG.
I hear that The Witcher and The Witcher 2 and The Witcher 3 have an extremely good story and with branching stories.
Hmm.
So there's that main story and there's other stories that come off of it. And I hear they're absolutely excellent and they're based off of a book too.
They are.
And I bet you that's excellent. But for me, if the gameplay is not there, I don't care how good the story is. I just don't care.
Hmm.
That's why I like Half-Life so much, Brandon, because the story and the gameplay just it's a marriage made in heaven that can never get divorced.
Like the new Metal Gear Solid, possibly.
No game's ever going to beat Half-Life, dude. Get real.
Half-Life 3 is not around the corner.
I don't know.
Left 4
Kidding.
Dead 3 will be out soon.
There's a lot of people talk about what's the best game ever made. Blah. And of course, it's different for everybody.
Hmm.
But I think that every individual has that one game that affected them the most that'll always live on in their heart forever as
Yeah.
the best game ever. And mine's Half-Life. No, I don't think anything can beat it.
Half-Life is good. I've told this multiple times and you disagree with me, but Portal 2 is one of my favorite games ever.
Portal 2 could have been really, 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 really. Portal 2 could have been like a top 10 game, in my book.
It's
Yeah.
it's in my top 10.
No, it's not a top 10.
It's in my top 10.
It's not a top 10.
It is.
Okay, so I'll tell you why it's not a top 10 for me, and then I want you to say why it's a top 10 for you.
Oh god.
Actually, you start. Why it's a top 10 for you?
Um well, I would say that it's my top 10 in my top 10 due to the fact it's one of those games where I got hooked. Like I very rarely nowadays get hooked in a game ever. Like if I play like the first 15, 20 minutes and I'm not hooked yet, it's not going to gain my attention. But with Portal 2, that opening scene of when Shell is in the what is it called? The I want to say the
Relaxation chamber.
relaxation chamber, and like Wheatley comes in and everything just starts to unfold, and everything just starts to just break down, and you just see everything deteriorating, and the whole facility just opens up.
Hmm.
Love it. This music is great. The voice acting. I I think it's really like there could be some issues. There's some issues with the game. Like I don't like the whole cutscene at the very end.
No, no, the mechanics of that game are near perfect.
Oh, they are.
The mechanics of that game are incredible. They have extremely good mechanics. Actually, I'm just gonna mute my mic next time I do that. So hold on a minute. So anyway, I actually think so. They brought back the whole portal switching. You know, the continuation of momentum through portals.
Yep, yep.
Uh, and they added a few quirks to the whole system with the
The
gels
gels.
that can make you jump or stick. Or was there one that made you stick?
No, it's
No,
it's
there was a gel that made you go faster, and there was a gel that allowed you to put a portal on any surface
yeah, it's
that
like
the gel touched. And
moon
there was
dust.
another gel, wasn't there?
You got speed, like a jump, a speed, bouncy, and
Speed, bouncy, and portal. Moon dust,
mhm.
right? And then they had the what were the platforms that made you jump? The
Yep, the faith plates.
faith plates. They added that. Now those, those are okay, but really the real magic of Portal is in the portals themselves.
Hmm.
And when I when I pictured a Portal 2, I pictured a Portal 2 that wasn't in a testing area. I pictured a Portal 2 that that got you out of the lab and into the world itself.
Hmm.
And the fact that you went back into see my problem with Portal 2 is mostly the story.
Okay.
You know, the situation of events. I thought it was really cheesy and really stupid to make you go back. Because you know the only reason that you went back is because if you didn't go back, you wouldn't have GLaDOS.
That's true.
And she was the reason the game was she was one of the many reasons why Portal was so popular.
That is true.
And I can't think of a bigger cop out than to retcon the end of Portal 1, fix it in an update where you could drag back in. Like when they did that, I remember sitting there being like, they're gonna make a Portal 2, and they're gonna make some bullshit
Well,
story.
that's what I was like. That's where it all started when they updated the thing and everything started to. Well,
Yeah, that
I
was
think it was
total
the
bullshit.
transmission stuff that happened that people figured out.
Yeah, yeah, but it was total bullshit. That's an example of just writing a story just to sell more copies. Now I got nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with selling copies. Nothing wrong with making money, of course. You know, Valve is very really fucking good at that. But the whole premise of the game, like, look at the progression of the first Portal, Brandon. Right? What made the progression of the pacing in the first Portal was brilliant, right?
Hmm.
So you got what, like testing 1 to what, like 19 or 20?
I think it was like yeah, 18, I think it was 19.
It was like 20 or lower,
Hmm.
right? There was like maybe about 20 testing chambers. And but the last like third of the game, I would say the last third is you're running around in the insides of the lab outside of the testing areas.
Hmm.
And that, like, when I played that, I remember being like, holy shit. Like, I remember seeing all the different things that hinted that portal, that the portal. I remember seeing lots of different things in Portal that suggested that it took place in the Half-Life universe.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here thinking, like, imagine, imagine getting out of the testing area, and somehow, some way,
Hmm.
you can actually use the portal gun in like a realistic city environment, like in a City 17 environment, or in like take it back to the Half-Life series. Freeman could use it for some reason,
Well, maybe.
maybe. But my point is that Portal 2, while the mechanics were exquisite, the story was just contrived from the very beginning. After you get over that fact, well, okay, I can't call it fact. After you get over that,
Hmm.
right? The what began as a contrived story a forced story, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They worked well within that forced story because the game was funny.
Yeah.
The game was interesting. Like after you got through that whole section of all the drawings on the wall in the very beginning,
Mm-hmm.
right? I enjoyed the game a lot more after that,
Mm-hmm.
right? And of course, my other thing is there's loading screens. But I think the loading screens were the biggest hit to me more than the story itself.
I know it was. I don't know. I the aspect of the game that I really liked is them going back to the Cave Johnson stuff. To me, that was the highlight of the whole
See,
game.
you didn't need any of the Cave Johnson shit. You
I
just,
loved it.
dude, the Cave Johnson shit didn't push the first Portal in any direction whatsoever. Nobody knew who Cave Johnson was after they played the first Portal.
Well, this is how we got the backstory of them competing against Black Mesa.
Most of the no, the way. Do you know how you got the button? Okay, do you want to know how you got the backstory that they were competing with Black Mesa? Do you really want to know? I'll show it to you. It has nothing to do with fucking Cave Johnson and that stupid bullshit. All right, just let me find this. You talk for a minute.
I have
Tell
nothing
me
to.
more about Portal on your side. Why I find this image? Because I'm going to school you in Portal because I played that game more than you can. More
We
than
gonna
you
show the little slideshows and
realize.
yeah, I agree. It's a subtle
Okay,
way.
it's yeah,
But you gotta
damn
remember.
right. It's subtle.
Okay, fair enough on that point. But
Cave Johnson. Cave Johnson wasn't he introduced via like a fucking like marketing campaign? He wasn't introduced in the game, was he?
in Portal 2, yeah, he was.
No. Before Portal 2 even came out,
I don't think Cave Johnson was even mentioned inside of Portal 1.
Cave Johnson. No, he wasn't. Cave Johnson is a fictional character from the Portal franchise, first introduced in 2000. No, he was not first introduced in the 2011 video game Portal 2. That is not true.
I believe he was.
No, nope. He was in some of the marketing campaigns. His name was mentioned. That's bullshit.
I don't think it was.
Oh
In
my.
like the
So
slideshows and stuff, I don't think it was.
no. Do you remember the whole viral marketing campaign that Valve made for this game?
Well, the for Portal 2, yeah.
Cave
They
Johnson
had
was
like
in that.
yeah.
Cave Johnson's
When
yeah,
Portal
but
2 was announced, after they getting close to the dates, they started releasing little promotional videos of Cave Johnson talking about certain things.
no, but there was like
That was all for Portal 2.
there was multiple viral marketing campaigns for this Portal game, dude.
Yeah, but it was for Portal 2.
But that's not Portal 2. The viral marketing campaign isn't Portal 2. It's a viral marketing campaign.
It was for Portal 2.
It doesn't matter what it's for. It's what it is.
It was for Portal 2 though.
Whatever. It doesn't matter because those viral marketing campaigns were games in themselves.
The whole ARG stuff.
Yeah.
Cave Johnson wasn't. Well, was he? I think
Yes,
he
he
was.
was. Yes, he was. I don't remember which one. I know there's more than one. And Cave Johnson was definitely in those because I remember seeing that shit and being so
Yeah,
excited.
but the
I followed
ARG
that shit like
was for
crazy.
Portal 2.
It doesn't matter what it was for. It wasn't Portal 2. He
It
didn't make his
was.
debut in Portal 2. He made his debut in some ARG. He mm, mm.
But no one knew. But here's the thing: no one knew who he was. I believe, if I'm correct.
No, nobody knew shit
It
about
was
him.
just a little picture, like a
Hmm.
really crappy old picture.
Yeah. Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
What's your number one game, or what's your best game? Skyrim.
No, it was Half-Life.
Oh, Half Life.
You just forget how to start
I
it.
just forgot how it started.
Sorry, I went on a little rant there. Big rant. But I'm very passionate about Half-Life and Portal in itself. Portal 2 is a good game, great mechanics, but the story was forced from the
Well,
very
we're all gonna enjoy Left 4 Dead 3 when it comes out in about a year.
Left 4 Dead 3, Portal 3,
Counter Strike 3, Dota
uh,
3,
Dota 3. What's the other one?
Ricochet 3,
Ricochet 3. That's it. Ricochet 3.
Ricochet 2, I guess.
Nah, screw it, dude. They skipped 2 and
Just
went
jump
to
to
3.
3, like Windows 9, Windows 8 to 10.
Every Valve game should be 3 for the rest of eternity. Counter Strike, Global Offensive 3.
We'll never get Half-Life 3. I'm telling you,
I don't know.
it'll never happen.
Don't say that too. Don't say that. You're gonna
I'm
It's gonna
so
break my
like
heart, man.
we're starting into like our topic of like the month that we always go like every once in a while we talk about Half-Life,
Man, we do.
and I'm just it's been what last episode 2 came out in what 2007,
Something like that, yeah.
and it's almost gonna be 10 years since episode 2. A couple months be 2016.
I read somewhere that that Mark Laidlaw has already written the script for the whole thing
Okay.
and like planned out the whole story. No, he said he has. Um, but I
I
think
actually, you know what? I just thought of something. Well, I didn't think of it. I thought of it yesterday.
I'm telling you, Valve is bundling that shit with something in the future. I'm telling you.
If anything, it's gonna be Vive.
Yeah, but Vive's coming out too soon. They'll never have Half-Life out for Vive.
I know. Maybe
So I mean, that's out of the window. I mean, Vive's coming out what this year, right?
supposedly it's sometime this it's October-ish,
Yeah.
November-ish.
You think they're gonna have Half-Life 3 done by October? This is Valve we're talking about here. If they delay
Well, you
if
remember?
they delay Vive for another year, maybe,
Not gonna delay it.
maybe.
But like, remember how way back when some leak, it was a leak or something that Valve said that they're trying to do something with open world, make Half-Life open worldish.
Well, they were trying to make Half-Life 2 open worldish, and it
But
kind of worked,
like,
but it was more of an illusion.
we all know it can work because what game is coming out in about a week? Metal Gear Solid 5. Who would have thought Metal Gear Solid 5 working as a open world type game?
Yeah, but Half-Life won't fit in that model.
I don't think it will, period.
I mean, I think it could work in an open world, but it would have to be. It wouldn't. You couldn't make the game quest based. You couldn't make it objective based because Half-Life isn't about the objective, right? It's about the overarching goal, the one overarching goal. I mean, the whole game's linear in the first place, right? But I suppose they could do that, but for me, it would really take out the storytelling aspect because that's what they did probably second best. Not
Mm-hmm.
the best, second best. The gameplay was the best.
Mm-hmm.
If they made it open world, they would have to. I don't know how they would do it.
I don't know how they would do it, period.
Well, look at games like Mafia 2. Mafia 2 was an open world game, but you didn't really do any exploring. You just followed
It
the
was
main quest.
it was open world, but it was still a linear game.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. They could do something like that, but they would waste the rest of the world. I mean, I suppose you know how Valve could get this is how Valve can do it. You make this big open world and you have that goal, right? And of course, it's not a menu. You can't push escape and then check your objective in the fucking objectives menu. God, I hate that shit, right? You have some NPC tell you or something that that you, the player, derive yourself from the actions that are happening within the game,
Yep.
right? That's what I want, right? But on your journey to where you have to go, you're not guided, right?
I thought of like
So like it's this big open world, and the game could take you forever to finish because you actually got to find the way to get there. Oh, dude,
gotta find a map and a compass.
no, you don't even. I don't know. I think that'd be really interesting though. Like Gordon Freeman, he's he's been out of City 17 for a while now. They launched the rocket. So was it White Haven, White Forest
White
base?
Forest.
White Forest, yeah. You're in White Forest, and I don't know where Half-Life 3 is ever going to take off. I don't know where it's going to start.
It's not gonna
But
start.
let's just assume that the Combine are still there, or another race has taken them over.
Well, you gotta remember the portal's been destroyed, so
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. There's so many holes though. But anyway, because you're in what Eastern Europe, right?
I think so.
That's
Yeah.
what it seems like, Eastern Europe or somewhere in Russia. I think it's Eastern Europe in Half-Life 2.
Mhm.
Could you imagine having to cross like most of Eastern Europe to get to the end of the game? Like each level.
Half-Life
Like
Euro Truck Simulator.
no, But they have a reason. And like instead of making objectives for you to go and search, like side quests, like your main quest is go here to solve this problem.
How are we gonna get to the Borealis, my friend?
But you have to use like the in-game clues, um, and hints and things that you see around you
How
to
much?
find out how you have to go and progress.
I would love, that'd be I love the concept, but here's the thing: the average gamer is not gonna catch on.
As long as the gameplay is good, it's gonna catch on.
I don't know. I still think, sad to say it, but I think we have a
I don't
new,
know.
the new king of the Duke Nukem Forever.
Oh, so you're telling me that it's gonna be
I
like
think I think the thing is gonna. This is what's gonna kill Half-Life.
Mhm.
We've already overhyped the game already. It's been in development for how long?
But that's the thing, there is no hype. Like Duke Nukem Forever was hyped all throughout. It's like what was it, 12 years?
It was, but we all have that.
But Half-Life 3 hasn't been hyped at all.
But we
Right?
hyped ourselves up
Yeah, but you know what? At the end of the day,
with all the
we're the ones
leaks and like getting the
we're,
bad news of like, oh, the game's not being worked on. Oh, it is being worked on. Oh, it's not being worked on.
we're the ones making the hype.
We are.
But
Just like every E3, it's gonna happen, man. It's going to happen right here.
Half-Life 3 can still happen.
I'm just surprised Black Mesa Source beat it.
Oh, I really want to play. You know what?
And,
I might go download Black Mesa Source. I really want to play Half-Life now.
well, and get the. You gotta remember the current version's on Steam. You gotta pay like $20.
I'd be willing to pay for that.
It's really good.
Actually, I think I have the mod. You can still download the mod.
You can still download the mode, but like the whole game's been fixed. Like they fixed a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm gonna play through that.
But there's still no Zen, because they're still working on it.
There's no Zen?
There's still no. They're still like they're trying to.
I don't understand. How can they not have made Zen yet? It's been years.
I think they're trying to rework the whole Zen thing.
No, don't rework the whole Zen thing. Keep it the way it was, for fuck's sake.
But like
Everyone bitches about Zen. I don't understand it. Zen was not that bad.
Zen turned
Zen
into
was
a
a lot of fun.
platformer.
Zen changed the entire fucking game. It took the game and like flipped it on its head, and you were like, "What the fuck is going on?"
I still remember when we were playing. Like, I think I saw you. I think it was you playing Half-Life 2, and like I was watching, and you were playing, and when you're in Dr. Breen's office and he's talking,
Mm-hmm.
and you're stuck in that in that what you call it, casing, like a
Harness, couple car harness.
Um, that whole time I literally thought. I remember me and you were like, oh shit, he's gonna send you to Zen. He's gonna fucking send
Yeah,
you to
yeah.
Zen.
I thought he was gonna go to Zen. Yeah.
And like all of a sudden, you don't. It's like, oh.
See, the only problem with Zen was your fight with was it the Nathanolith?
Yeah,
Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know how you pronounce it, dude.
something.
I'm gonna call it the Nathanolith, and then anybody, if anybody happens to see this video, which I don't think they will, they can
No.
correct me. um,
Or make it to the end.
yeah, or make it to the end. But anyway, um, that was the worst part of the entire game, was the fight with Nathanolith.
Yeah, the little boss fight.
It was. I remember playing it the first time. I must have been in like what, high school?
Came out in 97,
98.
98.
No, wait.
I think it was
Yeah,
90.
I think I was in middle school.
Maybe.
I don't know. I was either in junior high school or high school. I don't know. Anyway,
It wasn't too much.
anyway, you know how long it took me to figure out how to beat that son of a bitch?
There was no YouTube.
Yeah.
I had to call that. I got to call that helpline.
That was in the fucking dial-up days. I remember that now. I fucking remember this. I remember Dad had just gotten Roadrunner, and I was so happy because I could actually play online and not get like huge amounts of lag. Because before that, we used to use dial-up. We used dial-up for ages.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we used dial-up for a very long time. We didn't get a computer until I was in like 7th grade.
We got it from Mr.
Mr. Matt's dad. Mr. Matt's dad.
Mr. Matt's dad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know we've been on top of Half-Life for a long time, but
I just
just
don't.
so everybody's very aware, I'm a huge fan of Half-Life, as is your friend.
Oh, we use my name now.
What's your name? Press. Do you want to win? Is that your name?
It's Ace 2020 Boyd.
Oh, sorry. I guess you can bleep out too if you want now.
Well, maybe.
And I guess you can now. You can bleep it out again. You keep doing that.
Oh God, I edit this.
Ace 2020 Boyd. So what's my name then? What are you gonna call me? Fruit Brute?
Fruit Brute, Culie K. What is it? What is your aim?
Yeah, an old girlfriend. No. Half. Damn it! I said his name again, and I farted.
Awesome, cool.
Did
Thanks.
you hear
Now,
that?
no, I
Did you?
didn't. No, thank God.
Don't have to edit that.
No, I don't.
Anyway, yeah, he gave me. Damn it!
I swear to God.
Matt gave me that name.
Well, which Matt?
The one, the one across the street, not behind the
I
house.
know which Matt you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. No, Fruit Brute. Just call me Fruit Brute. That's
All
what I
right,
use for everything. Fruit Brute.
all right, Fruity.
Fruit Brute.
Fruit Brute, like the cereal.
Yeah, like the cereal. That's right. Just like the cereal.
Yeah. Half-Life's not coming out.
Never will.
It never will.
No, it will. It will. Just give
Call
it
of
time.
Duty 67 will be out by then.
Call of Duty 60. Fuck that game.
Call of Duty, Blops 2, Modern Warfare, Garden Edition, um, Ghosts 67.
Ghost 67.
Ghost 67.
You're a ghost.
I know. So, anything else?
Let's see. Let me take a spin here. Anything good? Risk of Rain. I can't stand that game. Are you 100% ground zeros yet? Have you been practicing your aim?
Oh, I have
Have you
not.
decided? Have you decided on your helicopter music?
Oh, not yet.
See, I don't know.
I want to start listening to all the music.
Yeah, that's a real. Ooh.
What? Oh, we didn't spoil anything. You gotta be care. You gotta be careful because there's a lot of. I think I think it was 4chan. There's people are linking the ending to the game on 4chan already.
Why would I go to 4chan to?
Or
Why would I do that?
whatever.
And this doesn't seem to be anything good on here. Not that I can think of, at least. Got some Portal stuff. Some Portal shit. I don't know. Are you gonna play WoW anytime soon?
Maybe.
The answer is no. When you say maybe, it's a no, and you know that.
Maybe.
Maybe. Don't be a faggot.
I gotta bleep that out.
All right. You got anything else?
Well, we're at 59.08.
You got anything else there, big boy?
I don't think so.
No. Well, I guess I guess we'll call it here.
Call it. Do the outro. I don't think I have
Grant,
an outro.
you don't even have an intro, bro.
I know. I tried.
Well, keep working on that, dude.
Well, folks. Thank you for watching. If you even did, I highly doubt you did. But if you did, cool.
Don't be so defeatist.
I'm not defeatist.
Let me be defeatist for you.
Oh.
See, I can make fun of you a little bit, but why don't you show a little bit of scrote and just say thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time, and just end it there. Why you gotta get so defeatist on the people watching you?
I don't know. Whoa, that was really high.
Oh my God, you're. Oof.
We'll edit-
Don't you?
we'll edit
You
that.
can't. You cannot edit that out, you fairy. If you edit that out, I'm gonna make sure the two people who watch this, those are me and you. I'm gonna I'm gonna make sure that we never forget that. You were gonna keep that in this video. So stop, compose yourself, and try again.
Well, thank you everybody for watching the first ever Shift W. Are you sure you want to win? Chat session. Work in progress.
Chatting time, chat session, and you
Chat
called it something
chat
else too.
session with Fruit Brute and Ace and the Lord himself in between.
Actually, it's Fruit Brute and I.
Alright then. Should we should we do a book? Should we do like a boogie thing? Thank you. I love you. Have a nice day,
No, he says, "I love you, and I'll speak with you soon."
and I'll speak with you soon.
And he kind of takes the tone down.
That's true. He does.
Like, thanks for watching, and I'll speak with you soon. No, thanks for watching. I love you, and I'll speak with you soon.
That's yes.
No, just
Just end it. Just hit the button. Thank you
oh
for
no,
watching.
wait, hold on. Actually, okay, I'll do mine. Okay, let me do mine.
You're gonna do yours. Okay.
Well, you did yours for Boogie. You did a Boogie style ending.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do a WoW Krendor ending.
I have no idea what that is.
Another World of Warcraft guy. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
See you. That's it. See you. Something like that.
This is all raw, and editing will be done. But
No, don't edit too much. Just edit out the name.
just the beeps.
All right, stop the recording.
Ah.